The big swath of farmland has been on the heart of the Perryman Peninsula in Harford County for more than 100 years, a treasured space for the people who live here.
Wildlife is here. Bald eagles are seen here all the time. There's deer that live here.
I moved here 3 years ago from Bel Air. My wife and I retired and thought we'd come down here on the water. Beautiful area, the land of pleasant living.
But now there's a plan to develop the land. Thus, the signs that line the roads here put up in protest by community members. The plan is to put warehouses on the land, big warehouses, distribution centers, taking up most of the 700 acres.
One warehouse is going to be 1/4 of a mile long. Now, if you can imagine that, a building that's 1/4 of a mile long.
Specifically, the plan is to put 5 warehouses on the land, totaling 5 million square feet.
It's going to be more than just an eyesore. It's an ecological disaster. It's going to change your way of life, living here.
The peninsula is already surrounded by warehouses concentrated in this area of the county with access to Interstate 95. The warehouse business is booming, the result of increasing online shopping and storing products closer to impatient customers. Baltimore, along with many coastal markets, has reached record low vacancy rates and explosive warehouse rent growth over the past 2 years, fueled by a massive shift in consumer spending habits, analysts said in a recent industry report. The developer who's buying the land said there are few sites like this left. Demand is at a fever pitch, he said, due to online shopping. This is one of the last properties zoned for light industrial that is available. Community members acknowledge the permissible zoning, but say when that decision was made more than 20 years ago, the warehouse business was different.
Light industrial was a warehouse that stored the raw materials and the products that a company was manufacturing on site. Now we're talking about these large mega distribution centers that are having thousands and thousands of cars and trucks coming in and out constantly.
I have 2 small children. They're toddlers now, but we're most concerned with what's going to happen when we have these trucks coming through.
The plan is now being considered for approval by Harford County officials. Community members are pushing back, trying to convince the county of a different use.
I want the county to stop this. Don't put the warehouses in. Spend some of the money that we have in surplus to purchase this property for recreational use. They've done it all over the northern county.
I spoke with the property owner. When I asked why the family decided to sell the property, he said, "We got a good offer." When I raised the community's concern and the community's interest in preserving the land, he said they don't own it. In Harford County, I'm Jane Miller, WBAL-TV 11 News.